Hello and welcome to Hyperdog Digital. This is Scott, and today we got another nice little tablet here from Toscido. This is purchased off of Amazon. This is the box that comes in here. Again, this is another one of what I call the white label tablet PCs. No real art or anything on the box, just tablet PC. It is what it says it is. I've already unpacked this, so let's go ahead and put the box aside and take a look and see what we actually get in the package. And here is the tablet itself, and again, just like one of the other ones I took a look at, it comes with this nice little case, nice little folio case. Let me get this off here so you can just see the tablet itself. So it comes with this nice little case. Here's the tablet itself right here. Pretty standard, nothing too crazy about it right here. On this side here you have your volume rocker and your power button, headphone jack. You have a USB Type-C charger up here at the top. Nothing else over here, nothing on this side. It's got a plastic kind of feel to it, but it's fairly sturdy. You can pop off this little section right here, and you have a spot for a micro SD card. It looks like you might have been able at some point to use dual SIMs. You can see there's a little bit of some indentions where it might have said that, but it doesn't look like this particular model actually has that included, so there are no SIM cards for this guy. Let's see if we can fit this back on here. There we go. Camera, obviously, flash on the back. And front, here's your screen right here, and your camera up there at the top. Here's the case that it came with. Just a fairly standard folio case. It's not a heavy duty case, but it's enough to give you a little bit of protection. And you know, this part flops over the screen so that you can carry it, have a little bit of protection there. And there we go. You can also, of course, use it as a stand, however you want to put that thing around. Alright, let's put that aside. You have your wall adapter. I haven't taken that out of the bag yet. You have a, let's pull this out here because I'm not sure if this is two cables or one cable. Yeah, two cables here. So you have a really small USB Type-C and a USB connection. So this is your other cable here. This is the USB to Type-C, which would go with the charger, I assume. Came with a little stylus. It's not battery powered, doesn't do anything special, it's just a cute little stylus. You have another cable here. This is a micro USB to regular USB, and that is for charging this. Comes with a little keyboard, and you can see here there's a connect button, on-off power button. You got a few different indicator lights up here for power, charging, Bluetooth, caps, and just pretty standard layout of a keyboard here. No trackpad, nothing like that. Nothing on the bottom. Just a little metal plating here, and that's about it. Nice looking little keyboard. And then it also came with a mouse. A little mouse as well. So it's a nice little productivity kind of package deal here. Trying to get this open so we can see you have two AAA batteries in here for that, and the USB connection. Now this, not particularly thrilled of. I'm guessing this is what this little guy is for, so that you can plug this in here and then plug it onto the Type-C connection on the tablet. Yeah, I'm not sure I would ever use this type of setup. It seems it would have been a lot easier just to have the mouse have a Bluetooth connection, so you could just connect to it through Bluetooth like the keyboard does. I don't think this was a particularly good design choice. I haven't even tried it yet. I don't even know if I'll bother to try it yet. I mean, the mouse I'm sure works fine like any other mouse, but I don't see in any way, shape, or form that I would ever take this tablet traveling anywhere and use this dongle configuration to use the mouse. There's just too many extra pieces, too many things flopping around. But that's the whole setup. That's everything that came in the box. So you get quite a lot out of it. Again, tablet, keyboard, mouse, plethora of cables, cute little stylus. Nice little package deal if you're looking for something. Okay, just to talk a little bit about the specs on this. This is, again, a 10-inch tablet, 8 cores. It has Android 10 on it. It actually has Android 10 Android Go, so that is a little bit more of a lightweight version of Android. We'll get into that a little bit later. 2 gig of RAM, 32 gig ROM, alleged 72 hours standby on the battery. Of course, Wi-Fi. It's got your keyboard. It's got the mouse that we took a look at, and the case here as well. So it's got a lot. It's also got a stylus in there. You know, all the cables. All right. So we also mentioned that this has Android Go on it. So in a nutshell, stock Android comes directly from Google. It's on something like the Pixel devices. Stock Android. This is Android Go, and it replaces Android One, which you might have seen for some lower end phones in some other countries and stuff like that. It does provide a more optimized experience, is what they say, for less powerful devices. And this one actually is not updated by Google, it is updated by the OEM, so that is also a big difference between Android Go and regular Android. And again, it's just kind of a scaled down version of Android that is used on slightly less powerful devices to give it a little bit more smoother feel, a little bit more smoother operation performance-wise and whatnot. So that's it. That's basically what we got for this tablet. Let's go ahead and put everything together and get the keyboard connected and the mouse and all that stuff and see how it works. Okay, so here we go. I've got this all set up. I've been messing with it for a little bit, and a couple days, and so let's talk about performance, and I'm going to talk about everything. I'm talking about the mouse, the keyboard, everything. Let's talk about the good things. Well, the tablet itself is fairly decent. It's got decent performance for what you're going to use it for. Something like this, it's got Android Go on it. You're going to use it mostly just for web browsing, looking at your calendar, looking at your email, maybe some low-level game playing stuff like Bejeweled or Candy Crush or these kind of games. You're definitely not going to do any hardcore gaming or anything like that on it, and for that it works really good. It does have Android Go on it, like I mentioned, so there are a few differences here and there, especially in some of the previously used applications is a little bit different. So there are going to be some clear differences, and there's a reason for that. Like I said, it's a scaled down version. It's to give you a little bit better performance on devices that are a little bit less powerful than your normal devices. So the tablet itself does that great. The screen is fine. The resolution is a little low for my liking, but again, for what you're going to use it for, it's going to be just fine. The cameras are nothing spectacular. They work. The speakers are loud. The speakers are really good as far as that goes. It's not great sound, but you're definitely not going to have any trouble hearing it. And I like that they're placed down at the bottom, because when you're holding a tablet, or even if you have it set up like this, it definitely gives you plenty of sound, and you don't have any problems using the speakers as far as that goes. All the buttons work just fine. The battery life is really pretty good, as long as you're not, trying to play any games or watching movies or anything like that. Then you are definitely going to get easily a day plus worth of use of battery life out of it, and I didn't try the 72 hours of standby, but I could easily see that happening with this tablet. It definitely runs the battery pretty good. Keyboard worked really good. It was easy to connect. It's just your standard connection through Bluetooth. You go into Bluetooth, you hit the connect button, it shows up as keyboard 3000 or something like that. Connects real easy, works real good. The keys are, you know, it's not a high quality keyboard. It's a decent, let's get it a little bit better in here, huh? It's a decent looking keyboard. It works fairly well. It's easy to set up. It's got lots of options, lots of different functions and everything like that. Like I said, it was very easy to set up. I haven't had to charge it at all. It's ran very well. The mouse itself, the mouse I'm not really too fond of. It's a little too flat for me. It's hard for me to use it, especially hard to use the wheel here. The wheel is just a little too flush, and there's not enough real grip on it for me to actually use it very well. Let's get past the fact that you even have to use this silly dongle on here. As far as I'm concerned, I wouldn't even want to use the mouse at all. I'd take this thing off and just pretend the mouse never existed, because it's not a very good mouse. It's clearly a low quality mouse, all plastic, very light. I despise using this dongle here. It should have been a Bluetooth mouse. It's a way better option. I mean, certainly you plug it in, it goes immediately. You don't have to mess around with connecting it Bluetooth wise, but I guess that's going to be up to you if you don't mind using a dongle like this, or if you want to get a smaller, you know, connector or something. But this is definitely not something that I would like to use, or would try using. I'd end up getting a regular Bluetooth mouse and just connecting it up that way. So the keyboard itself, like I said, the keyboard worked really good. The only real problem I have with the keyboard is the keys are a little clunky, and there is absolutely nothing on the bottom here to give it any kind of grip. Now I've got this big mouse pad thing here that I've got it setting on right now, so it stays fairly still. But if I was using it earlier on my desk, just a wood top, and this thing just slid all over the place. I mean, it was horrible. There was no stopping it from moving all over. So definitely, if you are going to use this, and it's not a bad keyboard, but I would invest in some little rubber feet to put on the bottom to keep it from sliding all over the place, because it definitely was a circus trying to use it on my desk. Now, the case for this thing I thought was awesome. I'm glad that they send the cases along with these. However, this one, and I'm a little disappointed in this one, in fact, that I think it's just that this is so slick on the back here. There's just no texture at all, that when you flip this thing back and try and use it as a stand, it rarely ever stays. You have to fight it for a couple of minutes at least just to get it staying there, and it falls over. I mean, it's not very good as far as that goes. Okay, I've been fighting with it for a little bit the last few days, so it is a little more into the shape that it needs to be. But you know, if you bump it at all with keyboard or the mouse, or somebody bumps the table, it's going to fall over. So hopefully, maybe with more use, then this gets a little bit more scuffed and stays a little bit better. But for right now, it's pretty obnoxious to use it, because it just doesn't want to stay very well. One thing I didn't mention earlier that I do want to mention, because I think it's also another good addition to the package, is that there is a screen protector on here. You can see here I haven't taken this off, but you can peel this off, and then there's just a screen protector on there. So that does help to, you know, keep this thing in a little bit better condition. So okay, so overall, Toscido tablet, 10-inch, 8-core, Android Go, 2 gig RAM through 2 gig ROM. The tablet itself, for what you're gonna buy something like this for, actually works really well. Some of the accessories aren't the best, but they are workable. You can still use them. There probably could be some better options out there for you if you really want to get a keyboard and a mouse or something like that. But they do work. There's nothing terribly wrong with them. They're just a little less quality than what I'm usually used to or what I would expect. But other than that, the tablet itself worked really good. It'd be great for somebody like my mom who is just using the tablet for checking emails, playing, you know, little games, browsing the internet, looking at videos that we send her, looking at pictures, that kind of thing. It would be absolutely perfect for somebody like that. So if that's the kind of tablet that you're looking for, this is definitely one that I would take a look at. You do get all the extra benefits of the case, the screen protector, the mouse, the keyboard, the stylus, all that stuff. But there's a few things that I would tweak on all of those, and I would maybe get a different mouse if it was me. But it just depends on what you're planning on using it for and how much, you know, you want to put up with as far as dongles and stuff like that. So definitely something to take a look at. For the price, I didn't think it was too bad. It's got a lot of nice accessories to it. Hopefully this video was helpful to you, and we'll see you again next time on Hyperdog Digital. Thanks. Hey, this is Scott for Hyperdog Digital. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos and reviews, be sure to check us out at hyperdogdigital.com. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you know when we put up new content. If there's something you'd like us to review, or you have a product you want to send us for a review, feel free to send us an email at reviews@hyperdogdigital.com. We're also looking for sponsors right now, so if you are interested in being a sponsor for our channel, contact us at sponsor@hyperdogdigital.com. All of our social media links and emails are in the description. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you next time.